The last time I did a video about therapy was around 2 years ago, and I realized that I did want to make an update about it. It's not going to be too long, but in general, I've been in therapy for 4 years now, I think. Yeah. I started initially because I used to have really bad panic attacks and anxiety episodes. Thank goodness I do not have them anymore. I rarely get any anxiety. I haven't had a panic attack in maybe over a year. And just like I mentioned in the other videos, I started with CBT, cognitive behavioral therapy. Then I did some somatic therapy for a while, and then I switched to psychoanalysis. So I've been doing psychoanalysis for, I think, 6 months now. And I'm at a point where my therapist actually told me that we do not need to meet every week anymore, but we rather meet once a month. So it's more like coaching, not therapy anymore. It still helps me to talk to her, to talk to a person in general who's like objective and has an objective view on my life. So even if it's like only coaching right now, it really helps me to sort my thoughts, to share my thoughts with someone who's on the outside and who can maybe give me some tips or some advice regarding certain kind of decisions in my life that I have to take. I just want to say that there is different ways to connect back to yourself. For myself, I had a very tough childhood. I really didn't have a great relationship with my parents, and I really needed professional help. I really needed to share my thoughts, my emotions, my fears with another person who would understand and who could guide me along the way. I think it's always nice to have some kind of guide. For you, it might be a teacher, it might be a guru, whatever. I also had my own teachers, I had my gurus, and a therapist was just very additional for me. I know that a lot of people say that therapy doesn't help them, traditional therapy is not working for them. But what I can share is if you try different techniques, if you use different approaches, it can truly work wonders. So for me, it was a combination of all these things. It was a combination of therapy, of yoga, of spiritual practices, of shadow work, of journaling, dancing, somatic work, different kind of things that eventually helped me to connect back to myself, to connect back to my inner knowing, my inner truth. And this is what my work is about. I try to help people to connect back to their own intuition, to listen to their own inner voice, because what I see over and over again and what I grew up with was always the thought of, or the pattern of always listening to others, not listening to yourself. It was always more important what others thought, what others said, what society is saying. And that leads people to always go with the attention to the outside, not towards inside. So it's really important to connect back to your own truth. I always learned that there's only one truth, only one universal truth. No, that's not true. Everyone has their own truth. Everyone knows what's best for them. You have to know what's best for you. You have to listen to yourself. There can be guides. There can be people who lead you for a while, who show you what you could do, who show you some practices, who tell you what approaches might work. But in the end, you have to know it for yourself. And that is also what I teach my own students too. I tell them, like, look guys, I tell you, you can do this and that. This is what has helped me. I'm teaching you this practice, but if it doesn't work for you, please don't do it. Okay, this is the most important thing. You have to listen to your own body. You have to listen to your own intuition. And once you start doing that, trust me, your life will become so much easier. Everything will just fall into its place. It's actually crazy. I mean, it's so easy, but somehow we tend to miss this simple truth. And I feel like it's because of all the distractions we have on the outside world. We're constantly looking on the outside, but we should be looking on the inside. So my message here is that If you seek any kind of answers, know that you will always find the answer within. I know in the beginning it might be hard, to be honest, because if you have been shutting down your intuition, your inner voice for a very long time, it might be hard to connect back to it in the beginning. But just like with everything, with practice, it will come. You will know what is right and wrong for you. I mean, that's why we call it gut feeling, right? Whenever I don't listen to my gut, it's always the wrong decision. Always. It has always been the wrong decision. And whenever I listen to my gut, so far I was never disappointed. And this is the place where we have to go back to, every one of us. You start applying this wisdom into your life, and when you start applying this wisdom, you will see that your life changes, your life circumstances change. So that's why I always try to give people different kind of approaches. That's why I talk about therapy, I talk about shadow work, I talk about journaling, I talk about yoga philosophy, somatics. I always try to give people different approaches because different things work for different people. Might be a trial and error phase for you. I've had that myself, where I had to go through a lot of trial and error, test a lot of different things, practices and approaches, and see what was working for me. So you might do that as well, but in the end you will come out so much lighter, so much happier, because you've listened to yourself, you connected back to yourself, and you started to listen to your own body, to your own mind, to your intuition, and you know what's good for you. So please, please, please try different approaches. See what is working for you. See who you can work with, what kind of teacher you can work with. Just wanted to leave this short message here. I hope it helps, and I wish you all the best.